Cracker the Naturopath. Can I experience stomach problems after antibiotics? You can. Not everybody who takes an antibiotic has this side effect, but many people do. They get bloating, they get gas, they get diarrhea, they get stomach problems, they get all sorts of awful sensations. Are there any ways you can mitigate that? Downplay that? Well, look and at the container the antibiotic came in. Sometimes you need to take an antibiotic with food, depending on the class of antibiotics, sometimes away with food, and usually just with a light snack. So you may have taken on empty stomach when you shouldn't, for example. That could really affect the gut. Some physicians recommend that you take your antibiotic with a small bottle of yogurt not long after that. So advice I gave to several patients that really paid off in many cases was having a small amount of sour Greek yogurt twice per day. Just very small amount. We're talking like tablespoon, if that. So if that plays up and it's cow's yogurt, you may want to switch to goat's yogurt, because you can get yogurts also from coconut or goat or other kind of cultures. So in case you want to avoid dairy protein. So other people will have kombucha or kefir in the diet, but these are very contentious foods to put in around antibiotics. I would not recommend kombucha for people for recovering from antibiotic-induced, gut issues. I prefer sour yogurt, but generally I'll get the person on a very light diet for a few weeks post-antibiotics and put a small amount of yogurt in there, which will often help. So it's about experimentation, what works for you and what doesn't work for you, But the trick is to stay on antibiotics for the shortest possible time. Like, don't take them for too long and don't repeat rounds. Repeating is just a silly mistake that many people make. They'll take once, twice. It's like buying a lotto ticket, you lose, so you go back and buy another lotto ticket the next day, you're not going to win. Then you buy again, you're not going to win. You've got to be in it to win it. Yeah, well, I'm like Eeyore, you've got to be in it to lose it too, so don't waste your money. So you can avoid stomach problems to a big degree when you've had the antibiotic by going easy on yourself for the first several days, taking it easy. For example, not a good idea to go to a wedding or a big function or go on a holiday just after an antibiotic. That could really, tip the whole thing up for you, and you'll have not such a good experience. So planning is everything too with taking certain medications. So think about when you're going to take it, how you're going to take it, what food you're going to have, around it, and you can really downplay those stomach symptoms quite a lot. All right. Thanks for tuning in.